Okay guys, happy Wednesday. Sticking with my Dr. Seuss book themes today, I'm going to be reading Wacky Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. It all began with that shoe on the wall. A shoe on the wall shouldn't be there at all. Then I looked up and I said, oh man, and that's how Wacky Wednesday began. I looked out the window and I said, gee, and more things were wacky, and I saw 3. I went down the hall and I said, hey, 3 more things were wacky today. In the bathroom, more. In the bathroom, 4. I began to dress, then I said, wow, 4 more things were wacky now. Are you noticing all the wacky things on the pictures? I looked in the kitchen, I said, by cracky, 5 more things are very wacky. See that umbrella? I was late for school, I started along, and I saw that 6 more things were wrong. Driving from the back seat. And then 7 more. What do you notice on this page? Seems a little off over there, that's for sure. And the Sutherland sisters, they looked wacky too. They said, nothing is wacky around here but you. What do you notice about the Sutherland sisters? But look, I yelled, 8 things were wrong here at school. Nothing is wrong, they said. Don't be a fool. That might freak me out a little bit. I ran into school. I yelled to Miss Bass, look, 9 things are wacky right here in your class. This might be my favorite wacky thing in the whole story. It's just silly. What else do you notice? Nothing is wacky here in my class. Get out! You're the wacky one. Out, said Miss Bass. That is still not George Washington. I went out the school door. Things were worse than before. I couldn't believe it. 10 wacky things more. Crazy. Well, looks like fun though. Then I counted 11. No wheels. Then 12 worse things, and I got scared, and I ran. I ran and knocked over Patrolman McGann. That cow is really wacky. I'm sorry, Patrolman, that's all I could say. Don't be sorry, he smiled. It's that kind of day. But be glad, Wacky Wednesday will soon go away. Only 20 things more will be wacky, he said. Just find them and then you can go back to bed. Wacky Wednesday was gone when I counted them all, and I even got rid of that shoe on the wall. So I hope that you stopped and looked on the pages. I tried to go a little bit slowly so you could catch the wacky things. If not, that's the beauty of this. You can pause them. But here's what I was thinking. Those of you who like to draw all of you artistically talented friends, whether or not you are actually in the club or not, I think it would be cool to draw some wacky pictures where some things are great, but some things are just not quite right. So maybe you could draw your neighborhood or your view from out your window, but then change a few things and then show people at your house and see if they can figure out the wacky things. You could make them totally crazy, which is fun, or you could make them subtle. You know, subtle means when it's not obvious. So you might draw a car that has 3 wheels and then the 4th one is a triangle, but everything else looks totally normal. That would be subtle. Okay. Or have you seen those things, those pictures where you've got one picture and then there's a second picture and then you have to figure out the differences between the first one and the second one? Those are fun too. So if you're looking for something fun to do for art today, I would love to see if you did any wacky pictures like that. All right, have a great day, guys.